Hey guys. So today was the first day of class. I didn't record much. I'm a little hesitant to actually record clips of me like walking to the building and stuff. Maybe I'll get clips on the tube, but I'm just a little hesitant. I know mostly just my friends and family will be watching this, but just in case, I want to practice a little bit of internet safety and not show exactly where I'm studying. So, you know, but if you are in the program, you will be told like what building you're studying in and staying in. It might change residency and whatever within the next few years when people are kind of figuring, or when Emory's kind of figuring out how the program works. So I'm just being a little hesitant. I know I gave you a dorm tour and stuff, but I'm not showing you like the outside of the building or anything. Just to practice a little bit of internet safety. Today was the first day, so I was just trying to focus on getting to class on time and all that sort of stuff. And so yeah, it was really fun. Well, it wasn't really fun, but my professor was really nice. And I only had one class, so after that, me and a friend, we went to a Mexican market because she was looking for some ingredients to make dinner tonight, and I really did not want to come back to my dorm yet, so we went there, and now we're back. And while we were out, I bought some instant coffee, so now, because I've been missing my coffee, now I have coffee, so that's really exciting. And yeah, if you guys want a little fit check, because I'm really proud of this fit. It's kind of hard to see, but basically it's just my cute little white skirt and this sweater vest that was my great grandpa's. I did have a white undershirt, a long sleeve white undershirt under it, which was great outside, but actually inside the building and inside here. Inside all the buildings, they're meant to like trap heat and they don't have any AC. So it's always long sleeves inside the buildings. But yeah, it's still cute without my undershirt. I had these bangles. These were my great aunt's. These I got with my friend in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, because we vacation there sometimes, and this I think I got off the street, like it was just on the ground. And then I have basically the same jewelry I always wear. I love this necklace. I got it recently in St. Martin, and these are from Every Jewels. I did bring other jewelry, but I just love this necklace so much, and I bought it with my own money, so, you know. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated. But that was the first day actually studying in London. Hey guys, today is day 2 of classes. So today I actually have 3 classes on Tuesdays. It's my busiest day. So I packed a lunch. I made this like salad. I put some Caesar salad dressing in a little Ziploc bag because I didn't have any small containers. And I actually made my own croutons by like toasting up some pieces of bread and some butter on a pan. So I'm really excited actually to kind of try that. And then afterwards, we might not even have time to come back because we're all going to see Evita together on the West End. And so I'm really excited for that too. So hopefully I'll be able to take you guys along for a little bit of that. I don't know how much I'll be able to film today, but yeah, that's gonna be today. Hey y'all, good morning. It is actually almost afternoon. It's 11:43. Today's Wednesday, and the only class I have today is psychology, which hopefully should be a really easy class for me because I've already taken AP Psych. Instead of getting a 5 on the AP exam, which would have gotten me credit, I got a 4, which is such a terrible score. No, I'm kidding. But I also took it in 10th grade, so that was like one of the first AP tests I'd ever taken, and so it's a good score, but it didn't get me credit for Emory University. So, but they offer psych here in London. That's one of the two classes that kind of might get you credit for your major. They have psych and econ. So I'm a psychology major, so I'm taking that. I've also already taken like a dual enrollment class called abnormal psychology. So really I've taken 2 intro to psych classes, so I really hope that this is an easy class. It starts at 1:30, but actually today the teacher couldn't make it for the first session, so she's holding a Zoom meeting. So I was able to wake up at 10, have a nice chill morning, make myself some breakfast. We have Amazon lockers here, so I picked up a diffuser for my hair so that I can dry it and make it look nice. They don't provide toasters as part of the kitchen appliances here. Really, the main kitchen appliances they have are stoves, ovens, and a microwave, and that's kind of it, which kind of sucks. Like, I feel like they should provide a bit more. Like, we went on a hunt to find like a kettle and stuff. So we ordered a toaster off Amazon. That's here now. I haven't tested it out yet. But that's basically been my morning. I just picked up the stuff from the Amazon locker, and now I am trying to write out in my planner here the homework that I have to do for today, and then what I'm gonna aim to do after I finish that stuff. So yeah, that's today. Yesterday we saw Evita, and it was really, really good. It was so cool being able to see like Rachel Zegler up close. I will say Andrew Lloyd Webber musical plots are always a little bit lost on me. So it was a little bit hard to understand, but the singing, like, it was just so, everybody was so talented, and I was really captivated anyways, you know. So that's that, and I will update you guys later. Good morning, vlog. I haven't been consistently talking to you guys this week, but it is Thursday, which is the last day of classes for this whole week, because we only have classes from Monday through Thursday. Fridays we have off, which is definitely going to make it easier to have long weekends if I want to travel somewhere or anything like that, which is super exciting. I do of course have lots of homework, and you know, there's some activities planned this weekend, so I'm not going to do anything crazy. But yeah, it is the last day of classes for our first week, and I'll tell you, my teachers are pretty good. I don't have any complaints really about any of my teachers so far. They're all nice and chill. The teacher that I'm going to have today, basically the academic institution that we are doing this through, they are teaching us some classes, and we're taking 3 classes from them, and then we are taking 2 classes from Emory professors that have traveled with us and are teaching us throughout the year. So the other teachers, we're having 1 class a week with them. So I have 1 in the morning Monday, 1 in the morning Tuesday, 1 in the afternoon Wednesday, and then on Tuesday I have 3 classes on Tuesdays, because I also have the 2 taught by my Emory professor. So that's kind of my long day. And then on Thursday, I have those same 2 classes taught by my Emory professor, because those we have twice a week. The other ones we just have once a week, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so far it's been good. So I know what my classes are like now. I've done my little bit of homework for today for these repeated classes, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know what else to say. I'm about to go make breakfast. I did wake up at like 10. Now it's like almost 10:40, so this is like brunch almost, honestly. But yeah, I'm making breakfast / lunch because my first class today is at like 1:30, so I'm just gonna eat and then try to get some work done. So yeah. I'm just adding this little clip in here just to show you guys that it is okay to feel a little bit out of it. And there is a siren sound. Yeah, it is okay to feel a little bit out of it. For the past like 2 or 3 days, I've been just like wanting to go on my phone, lay in bed. Like I haven't really been like locked in like I need to be, and I haven't like socially, like I feel a little bit behind right now. And I feel like that's definitely a normal thing to feel. Like even people who I think are like doing great are probably having their own thoughts and feelings right now that are like concerns to them, I guess. But I just wanted to add this in here to show you guys the realities of it all. It's not all like smiles and excitement. I will say though, like my classes today went well. I just have some homework to do, and I'm having a lot of trouble locating a textbook that we have like resources in our academic, like the academic center we're studying at. We have like a reference library, so you can read stuff there, but you can't like check it out. And I think I might just have to do that because I've been trying to buy this book from Waterstones, which is like the British Barnes and Noble, and every location I've been to, they're like we don't have it. And then like there are some locations that do have it, but I just haven't been able to like make that trip or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know, I want to go with someone, and once again I'm feeling a little behind socially. I don't know who to like go with or anything. So for now that's like the one thing that's kind of worrying me. But otherwise, like I do have other work I can be doing right now. I want to eat dinner, or I know I should eat dinner right now, but I'm honestly not all that hungry. I need to study, and I think I need to get out of my room. So there's a study room in the like residential building we're staying in that I might go check out and see if it's too busy or whatever, and I might just study there. But I should probably eat dinner first. I don't know. I ate lunch a little bit late because I woke up at like 10 a.m. But yeah, that was today. We didn't do much special after. We did have like a little roommate agreement session that everybody was required to attend. So that's just like your typical like, what's shared food, what's not, what's like, what are we allowed to have guests, how long in advance should you let them know, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's kind of it. And then I was just like so tired afterwards, and now it's almost 7:30 at night. But the main thing I have to do is just homework, and I just really don't want to do it. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, yeah. Hey guys, as I am putting on my shoes, I will fill you guys in on today's events. So today was Friday, so it's the first like weekend after classes, very exciting. We went to the Senate House Library this morning, so I actually had to wake up earlier than I normally do for classes because classes are normally around 10 o'clock, but my time for my tour of the Senate House Library was actually at 9:30. So I woke up at like maybe 7:45, which is a bit early for me, but normally I wake up around like 8. But it was cool. I got a membership to the Senate House Library. I don't know how much I will be using the books in there because they're all like more academic books, and like I have like my textbooks and stuff, or if I don't have my textbooks, I have like a PDF version, or I have like I can access it in like the reference library in my like academic institution, university. So I don't know how much I'll be using it to get books, but it is a good study spot. It does get a little bit busy, I've been told. It was very silent today, but that's because for most people in London, classes haven't fully started yet. So once classes start, it will get very full and be a very popular study spot. It is also part of the University of London, so the University of London kids will be using it a lot. Every student in London, every university student in London can access that library, so it's really cool. And if I ever feel like I really need to like get out of my academic institution or my residential, there we go, or my residential building, I might go there to study. So after that, I had to find this book because I have been looking everywhere for it in the Waterstones, and none of the Waterstones I've been to had it, but the one that we finally tried did have it. So I got that. I also got this Palm Pal of Big Ben. It's so adorable. I saw it and I was like, oh my god, like I have to get it. And then we walked around Covent Gardens for a while, which was really fun. We did a good amount of just like looking around. Some people bought some stuff. I spent all my money, not all my money, but I spent my chunk of money for the day on my piercings. So I got, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know, but I got my doubles done, which I've been wanting to do for a while. The lady, oh wow, she's kind of caught. There we go. There we go. The lady kind of lied to us a little. She didn't really lie, but we asked if, like, we were pointing to these earrings and we were like, are these sold in pairs? Like, is it 45 pounds for a pair, or is it like for each? And she was like, those are sold in pairs. These ones over here are sold single. And then when we got downstairs, the ones we were getting pierced with were sold single. So when I got 2 earrings, that was 40 pounds per earring plus 20 pounds just piercing fee, right? But because I went with my friend, we got 10% off for group discount for 2 people. So it ended up being about 90 pounds, which is, it's not crazy expensive. It's not a good deal either. It's just kind of in the middle, which is fine. I've been really wanting to get this done. It was a fun experience. I got to do it with my friend. So we're good. I'm happy about how they turned out. And yeah. And for the last little bit, I've been just kind of trying to study a little bit, but mostly just, I was actually trying to map out like where I wanted to visit, because we have long weekends, right? We have Friday classes off, so I want to go travel to different places, including like Paris and maybe some other places. One example might be like Barcelona, or I really want to go to Vienna. I think Vienna would be so fun. So stuff like that. So I was trying to like go like look up like best things to do here. Is this a good tourist destination? Like whatever. So that's what I was doing. And then I started to read this book, but I'm going to read some more on the tube and while I'm waiting, because we are going, closing night for Evita is tomorrow. And so you know how we saw Evita, we are going to go outside to like the balcony area to like watch her sing out onto the balcony. Because why not, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do. And then tomorrow I have really nothing to do. So that is when I will really hopefully get a chunk of homework done. So yeah, that's the update. Hey vlog, what's up? I know I look a little bit crazy right now. how much you can hear over the fan. But basically, today was Saturday. A lot of people went on a little field trip for all the people that were in the Shakespeare class. So they were out like all day, but I'm not in the Shakespeare class, so I was bored all day. I didn't have anything to do, except I did have a lot of homework to do. And I tried my best, but I did not get as much done as I probably should have. But yeah, that was basically the whole day, and I did go grocery shopping as well. I was planning when I was going grocery shopping to buy some saline solution for my new piercings, but we couldn't actually find any, and so then we were like, we can just make some with the salt, with just like salt and boiled water. Well, turns out the salt that I have in my kitchen is iodized, which is not good for your piercings. So I was gonna get some sea salt. My friend was gonna go out again and get some anyways, but then she didn't end up going, so I just ended up borrowing some sea salt from another person, and making a little concoction of sea salt and some boiled water, put it in this mug here, and then I brought these with me. They weren't full of anything, and it's good I did, because now I put some in here. I'm gonna wait to put the rest into here. I put some in just so I could clean it now, but I'm gonna wait to put the rest into these until probably the morning, so that I'm not putting like this hot water on plastic, just in case. But yeah, that's it. Now I cleaned my piercings, and that's basically the whole day. Tomorrow will also be a little bit boring. Sorry, I'm like looking crazy. Tomorrow will be a little bit boring, but we will be hosting a movie night for our cinema class movie we have to watch, so that'll be fun. And that's about it. Bye, vlog. Good morning, vlog. Today is Sunday, so it's our second Sunday in London. And today I was supposed to do this fun activity. It was called like boating on the Serpentine, because I signed up for it. I really love boats and just anything on the water, and so I was like, oh yeah, that sounds so fun. And then the tube strikes are happening. They start today, so that got canceled. If you hear a loud ass noise in the background, that's the construction happening outside our window. But basically, right now I am making, I couldn't find any turkey bacon in the stores, but I found these, which are like, they call them turkey something thrashers or rashers, I think. And then I did make some scrambled egg with some spinach and coffee. So that's my breakfast. These are taking forever to cook though, because I like them very well done. But yeah, today I will mostly just be doing homework, but at one point we will be hosting a little movie night for our cinema class, because we have a movie we need to watch every week. So that's what's going to be happening today. Well, hello vlog. It's been a bit. Why is my setup so weird? Hold on. Let me put you on my water cooler. Okay. It's been a bit. We are currently actually on the end of week 4. It is Thursday, September 25th, and I'm still editing my week 1 video, because every time I think I'm gonna have time to edit it, I'm either doing homework or I'm staying up really late hanging out with my friends, and I just don't end up having time, because I also want to sleep. But yeah, I mean, I think it's good that I'm spending more time with friends instead of, holding up and editing videos, but that means I haven't given you guys really any information about what it's actually like to study here yet, and I made you guys wait so long since the last video. So yeah, today I almost finished editing, but I needed to film a little outro, and I'm just gonna give you guys some updates. First of all, I'm not filming weekly vlogs. That was the plan originally, but clearly that's not very sustainable. So I filmed week 1. I filmed our weekend trip to Edinburgh, which I will be editing hopefully soon. And then I will start filming another vlog and maybe doing like kind of a mishmash of all the little clips that I've taken in between, and I'll start to get back on track. But other big things that will tell you kind of what it's like to study in London. On week 2, we actually did not have any classes in person because of the tube strikes. So all of our classes were on Zoom because we couldn't really get to the academic center. And that was really interesting. I was like, okay, throwback to Zoom classes, okay, 2020. But yeah, when I was, in like 7th, 8th grade during COVID, I actually kind of thrived with those classes just because I was really good at keeping to my own schedule and blah, 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 and I was really productive and I bettered myself during that time. But that week 2 this year, I was like, oh wow, I'm so grateful for in-person classes because I miss that. I need that stimulation. I feel like it's so easy to get distracted and not really feel like you're in the moment learning anything when you're online. So yeah. What else? I don't know, there's just been a bunch of like one-off stuff we've done. Tonight I'm going to see Hadestown with some of my friends. We got really shit tickets, like way in the back, but they were only like 20 pounds, and I think that'll be really exciting. And then tomorrow we are all taking a day trip to Oxford. I'll see if I'll film that, but that's really fun because it's like Emory, Oxford. Now we're going to Oxford, England. Yeah. And then Saturday, me and a friend are gonna go see Starlight Express, which I think is really funny. Sunday we're hosting movie night, and that's the update. So I will be filming more for you guys and editing more for you guys soon, but that's why it's been taking so long, and it's kind of my plan for later.